All right, guys. Good morning to everybody, and welcome to 215 Trades, the home of the 215 technique. And this is where we basically look for entries using the 215 technique on gold. Now, today is what day is today? Today is the 12th of March. Okay, and it's now just 7 o'clock a.m. here in London. The London market opens at 8 o'clock. So we're just looking to see if we can get some entries today. All right, now what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is the Asian 215 zone. I haven't marked out a London 215 zone as yet because I wanted to see what's going to happen, and I'll just mark it out in a bit. And I'll switch in between them, but I don't necessarily need to mark out a London just yet. So we tried to look for some entries last night on the Asian zone, but as you can see, if I was still streaming in the Asian zone, man, I would be hitting so many SLs last night because one, price broke the 15-minute buy rejection, came down, tested this one, then came back in the zone, closed in the zone, but this big candle would have been too big. We would have also missed that entry too. right here because no candles confirm it. Came back in the zone, closed above the zone again. So, you know, we would have taken a buy from right here because we already had that retest, but we would have gotten hit out again of this candle. So this candle came back down to the 50-minute rejection line. Would have passed it as well, so you wouldn't take it. So it's back in the zone. Then this one came to close, so you'd actually take a sell right here, but you won't get a lot. You will only hit your first TP, which would have been a 30-minute support, but then that would be maybe like about a 20 pip, but you've already lost 40 pip from this move. Then price broke above again to hit that ooh, but we missed one of the biggest one though. I just see that. So price came back up and hit that 30-minute resistance line, but there would have been an entry too. This would have been a perfect entry too though. Stop loss right there. 15 pip SL on that. That's a very good range. The candles are pretty small, so that would have been a very good range, and you would be in the sell right now. This minute. So despite the fact that we would have gotten so many fake outs in the Asian zone, ultimately in the end, even though we would have taken that 40 pip stop loss on that first, what was that? Was that a buy? Yeah, but as a matter of fact, we wouldn't even be a stop loss as well, because if we had entered here, we would have gotten we would have hit what first TP really, because the first TP would have been at that 30-minute support. So no, it wouldn't have been a stop loss. We would have actually moved our SL to BE, not a whole lot. We were about 20 pips, so we would have hit first TP. So no, it wouldn't have been a loss. Wouldn't have been a loss. That would have been BE already, because we would have hit TP1, and then we would have got this little pip right here. So 20 pip, 20 pip, so it would be 40 pip here. So 20 pip here, 20 pip here, and then we would also be in this sell right now if we were still in the Asian market, because this happened around what 6:10 a.m. Oh, early morning settings. I wasn't looking at the charts then, so we missed that entry too. So that's just a quick summary of what would have happened in the Asian session. It did wait for a pretty long time before it actually did anything though. So before I even look to mark out a London session, because price is moving down towards the hourly and the 4 hourly support, I'm gonna still remain using this Asian zone and using these support areas because they haven't been tested, and see if I can get an entry too from it. So what I'll do as well, I'll also group all these lines as well, so it makes it easier for me just to flip between the different areas, the different market sessions. All right, so oh wait a minute, I didn't click that live button, did I? No, I didn't. All right, so let's see. So I just hit that quick live button here on TikTok. And interestingly enough, my friends, the new TikTok account which I created, I tested it last night. Not even 5 minutes, man, and the police were on me. All right, so let's see. This would have been a decent entry too, though. I tell you that, and you know when you have pretty entry twos, when you have those small candles and price testing that resistance or support so immaculately. All right, so good morning, guys. I forgot my manners there. So good morning to you, Nick. Low volume still. Yeah, volume is still low, but we're not too worried about that, really. Not too worried about the volume, because even if it creeps toward take profit, I am okay with that. So if it wants to move, it takes 1 hour to get to my take profit. That's fine, as long as it gets there. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? Good morning, Natasha, and greetings as well, Mark. Welcome back, Senzu. Haven't seen you in a while. And Henny. Hi, Henny. Is what? Eniola. Or Eniola. Did I get that right, Henny? So yeah, so still using the Asian zone. I'm still because I'm looking for an entry to a bounce back from these projection points here on the lower end. So I want to see how it reacts, even though we can still actually get an entry to from here as well, just the same, because we're still on that 30-minute support. And if we jump to the 30-minute support, the 30-minute time frame, you can see that in this area is an area where a lot of buys happened previously, a lot of rejection and a lot of buys happened previously. Anna, no, Anna, I mainly only focus on XAU USD. Oh, Henny, do me a favor. Could you head on over to my TikTok and just double tap on that screen and get the likes up on that TikTok. Don't have any likes over there right now. I think I have 0. So could you do me a solid? All right, good. So we have that right there. So I still can get an entry to in this little region here, all depending on yeah, guys, remember to like and share the live, whether you're on YouTube or you're on TikTok. Could still get an entry too, but depending on the pip space, because I'm not, as you know, if it's an entry too, we're not going over 15 pips. So massive sell-off, could get a rejection back. Let's see, is even an entry two from here to our point of interest would be decent. All right, let me group these things so I can let me group them. Thank you very much for that, Henny. All right, I'm feeling pretty pumped today, so let's see what's gonna happen. Create a group for joins, and then I'm going to call this the Asian. No. Hold on. And I'm back. All right, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, I could try an entry two here. So I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen in regards to that. So let's see. Let me just do a quick projection on this. See what 15 pips would look like. How is TikTok giving me inactivity notification already? Okay. All right. So TikTok has just bro, TikTok has just I think, what was this? Getting the red arrow, the red triangle warning light. It hasn't confirmed as yet what it's saying. So let's see. Let's see if I can get it. Well, this will be a very quick entry if we got that. If I got that entry too, from right here. It seems as if, yeah, TikTok just flagged that account. Whatever. Let me close that out. Someone was asking something on YouTube. They banned the account. Henning, they banned the account. That's fine though. It's fine. Thank you very much for that. Someone asked a question: if the candle stick remains this way on the 15-minute, I might be in for a long on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, well, that would make sense. So in 2 minutes, this this candle closes in 2 minutes. A 15 pip entry two from this direction really does look good because it's on that 30-minute support, which is a pretty early entry for us to take as well at 7:13 a.m. It's only just 15 minutes since we've started streaming. Yeah, they genuinely. I think once they see 215 trades, man, they just go crazy, man. Under the count now. That kind of thing. So 1.5 minutes. If this candle closes like this in this little range, I'm gonna take it. It's going to be an entry two, so you know how the rules go. Smaller stop loss, smaller lot size if you are that kind of trader, or bigger if you are, because it's going to be smaller. Like, yeah. So it's all up to you. So I'm going to be targeting that point of interest, ideally, and see. So that's what this is what I'm waiting for right now. So if it closes in this little box, but it has to be green though. Definitely know for sure it has to be green. Only risking 15 pips on it. What was I doing? Putting this in the group. Ten seconds remaining. I don't even have my MetaTrader open, man. Like, you're not ready for this. All right, so now that didn't confirm it properly. Let's remove this. Don't want to be confused by it. That didn't confirm it properly, so still gotta wait. Still gotta wait. It would have been pretty decent though if we just came on and just got that entry and just, by 7:30 we have like 40 pips stored and secured for the day. So let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if it's gonna pull back a little bit to possibly test that 1 hour resistance. Let me see if it's working now. Yes, it's working now. All right, good. While it does that, let me just put the London markup on as well. No, Control C. Let me just put the London markup on as well. Let me just find that 7 a.m. candle which we so love. 7 a.m. candle is pretty low though. It's all the way down here. This is going to be the POI. All right, so the point of interest is at 2911.704. So if it's, yeah, it will be 29 that. Yep, so that's going to be 704 right there. I'm just doing putting the London markups on. However, I'm going to turn them off after a while because I'm prices in the prices in the Asian support. So I want to possibly get an entry too from the Asian support. So it might be a little bit confusing now because I'm going to be using 2 zones, but you will get the idea. What is this? This is going to be the buy line, so that's going to be 2913, 704, 704. Oh, okay. And this is the London 215 zone. Nick, did he get any sleep, Nick? Is Europe early? Bloody hell! Go to the 15-minute time frame, bro. All right, 15-minute time frame. Looking for the rejections on the 15-minute time frame. What? Okay, here we are. I don't see any, so I'm just gonna have to improvise. So I'm gonna put the 15-minute rejection at least 15 pips down below. So if that's gonna be, wait a minute, I can't just measure it, man. 2908, 220. Estimated 15-minute downside, and doing the same as well. On the flip side, so that's going to be 2914. How much is that going to be? I'm not putting this more. Okay, maybe here. You slept early. All right, decent. All right, good. So we have that. Hold on, let me just quickly put these things in London so I can switch between. Just see what it's doing on the Asian marking. So that's going to be my London. Must be an easier way to do this. That's fine. It's not so difficult to do. All right, let's turn the London off and turn the Asian back on. All right, so price is moving down towards the 1 hour support and so forth. All right, good. Decent. I guess I can maybe put an alert on this one here, because it will be the next candle that we're looking to probably get that retracement off. More than likely, though, looking at this big move right here, it may be very well that the rejection comes on the down here on that 4 hour. Oh, that was quick, on that 4 hour. So let's see. Let's see if that's what price is going to do, to come all the way down to that 4 hour to look for, to give us an entry 2 from that region. Would be pretty decent if we could get it from there. So let's see. Sylvia, you know, someone is asking this morning on the Asian stream. Someone was asking if you are still holding the buy position that you got, and I said yes. I said yes. Reason being, I'm kind of familiar with how you trade, so I said yes. I don't see the reason for you to close it. Let's see. 30-minute support is going to be right here. Here as well. Well, that's going to be my rejection, my resistance, sorry. 1 hour time frame. Hold on, I'm just trying to complete the London markup, and then I can attend to the chat. Just give me a minute, my friends. 1 hour support, and then too close. 1 hour resistance here. All right, let's go 4 hours. 4 hours is just going to be right at the tippy top of that. And let's go on the flip side. I'm going to be using that 4 hour segment right there. So this is going to be 4 hour support. Why do I feel like something is happening on the Asian session? But let's just wait. Have a quick look. Let me just pull these into London real quick. All right, good. So we have London marked out. I can flip between the London 215 and the Asian 215 quickly. So that's good. All right, so price, we're working with the Asian now. We're working with the Asian 215 markings. Reason being, it's at the support area. So we can still get those entry 2s from those areas, because these are still like supports and resistance on the higher time on the higher time frame. So if we are on the Asian, if we're on London, prices would still be in that the 215 zone. So we're just working with the Asian right now because we can get the entries from here. All right. What's Nick saying? Clean range to 2901. Well, yeah. If it breaks 2906, definitely for sure that's what you will be looking for price to dump all the way back down here. Again, but even if price dumps all the way back down here, man, if I miss that sell, if I don't get a confirmation of that sell, then it would be for us to look for what you call it, that entry 2. Going back to London, prices still in the 215 zone. Still hasn't tested any of the rejection points though. So let me just put alert on trap buy line on the London, just so I'm aware. And then I'm also gonna put an alert on the wick of this as well. Turn this off. Going back to Asia because we want to see if we can get an entry 2 from the Asian session. Hi Millie, hope you are well. Lee. Oh yeah, Lee was asking. I think Sylvia is driving again, Lee, because she's gone. Some guess maybe she is driving. But Lee was asking, Sylvia. Oh, welcome as well, Lee. That's a pretty big rejection. Pretty big rejection, but I still want a little bit more of a retracement because I can't take an entry 2 from this. You can, yes, you can take an entry 2, but remember 15 pips, the maximum I'm going to go on an entry 2. Not going to go more than that. I'll chance it and I'll go 20 pips, all depending on how I feel and looking at the candles, the size of the candles. Fine, I'll take that risk, but 15 pips is usually the way to go. Come on, guys, if you all haven't liked the stream as yet, it only takes 2 seconds to hit that thumbs up icon on the stream. So if you haven't done so as yet, please go ahead and do so. Elon Musk exposes why Democrats don't want waste and fraud to be turned off. Okay, good. From a news perspective, let's see. From this technical has always been strong. Well, it hasn't been wrong really, because if you place a buy with 100 pip stop loss, yeah, it will still work out. But let's see. So if ideally, I wouldn't want price to confirm an entry 2 here. I would like for prices to come back to this 1 hour support and confirm that entry 2 from there. Or if it doesn't come back to that 1 hour support, maybe come back to the 4 hour support or confirm it there. That would be more decent. Greetings, Goic. Welcome, my friend. And as it stands right now, I think it's still in the London 215 zone. I'll use the previous candlestick on 50 minute for your sell. Okay, so I'm guessing you're taking the buy now. Is that what you're saying, Nick? So you're taking the buy. Well, okay, so if this, you're saying that if this 15-minute candle closes and it closes green, because I'm not sure, I wouldn't think you would be taking a buy on a red candle. But if this 15-minute candle closes green, you're gonna put the SL at the bottom of this. So let me see, long position right there below that. Is that it?
And you're gonna be using, I don't know. Bob, talk me through it. Let me see what you're thinking. How many pips is that candle in all? It's 13 pips. That doesn't really give me much wiggle room. If that candle is 13 pips, that's 20 pips already. Yeah, that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. That candle is still too big. Need to see something more than that. So first, I need price to come back down and confirm a decent entry to today. Decent entry to today. I got so much to do after this stream. So much to do after this stream. So I would love to get a decent entry to, and then I can go on. What time is it now? 7:30 a.m. here in London. The weather outside seems pretty decent. Still a little bit, well, not so cloudy, but we have sunshine, so that's good. Even though you can't feel it, but it's there. How many degrees outside is it? Let me double check on that for y'all, for all who had asked. Where's my weather app? So it's 3 degrees outside. I don't know what degrees, what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's 3 degrees Celsius outside, so it's not too bad. No, bro, that's bad. You can actually see your breath in 3 degrees. Yeah, when I go out there, I'll know. Look at that. And it's 20 degrees Celsius back home. Oh, decent. All right, good. Yeah, bro. Fam, 90% of his technique is waiting. And then the next 10% is executing. You gotta wait for them pips to cook, man. Come on, guys. We have over 20 persons watching, and we only have 14 likes, my friends. Well, I guess maybe some of you guys are on your TV, and you're not really signed into your TV, so maybe. All right, I'll let it slide. But if you haven't yet liked the stream, my friends, please go ahead and do so. I'm not interested in using the Asian session to take like entry one. If I'm gonna take any entry one, I'm gonna be taking the entry one from the London session because that would be the more um, relative session to now. It's the latest one. So I'll take the entry one from the London zone. I'm only looking to take the entry twos from the Asian zone, which is why I still have it here. But price is retracing back to the area. Let's see. So on the London markup, price is coming to the buy line now. Looking to break that buy line. Hasn't broken it as yet. So ideally, we'd want to see some retracement back in for me to look for entry one buy from the London markup.
but the entry 2 doesn't seem to be playing out right now, because on the 5-minute time frame, these candles haven't properly confirmed any entries. Which I guess if you're doing support the support resistance kind of strategy, then you would be in a buy now, because this is the 30-minute support which was created. Price came in, and once it came in, it bought off, and then whoops, it did that up move. So if that's the strategy that you work with, then sure, very well, you should be in that buy. Now, however, that's not the strategy I work with, so I'm not going to take that entry. If it had confirmed that entry 2, an entry 2, within this region, a decent enough entry 2 in this region, then, yeah, we could have taken it. We would be in it right now, but sadly, no, it didn't do that. Come on, guys, if you haven't yet liked the stream, if you haven't yet subscribed as well, please go ahead and do so. Saw a lot of new names last night as well. I'm very happy that you guys are like telling people about the channel as well, because a lot of the viewers were from people who were referred to by viewers as well. Look at that. If we had that, this you see that this is a very pretty. If we had this down here, like this entry to these two candles, man. These candles are soldiers, man. Just following exactly what the chef would have wanted. Bam! Look at that. That's 10. That's like 10 pips, and I would have just been generous and just given it the 15 pips just for the fun of it, because these candles would have been so perfect. Man, I'm gonna be no. I don't. You don't do that. Taking entry twos from your 15-minute rejection line. Well, it would have worked out there. No, it wouldn't work out in this section, but it might have worked out. But yeah, so back in here, so back in the the Asian 215 zone. I don't want to take an entry 1 from it. Well, if let's see, what is the London saying? So it's still in that buy line area, still pushing upwards though. So that's fine. So I'm not using the Asian markup because the London is more current now. So I'm only using the London for the entry 1. Still have a pretty open range here though. Pretty open range on the 5-minute time frame. 5 minutes until this candle closes. So let's see what's going to happen. Does seem like it wants to do a downtrend kind of reversal kind of thing. So pretty decent climb. If you had caught it here from the bottom, you would be up 50 pips.
All right, guys. Well, sorry about that. I was on mute again, and I was having an entire conversation over here on myself, man. It's crazy. London markup. Just sending this to the group now. So ideally, this is what I'm looking for right now with this zone. So we're looking for price to break, test, and go back into the zone with a candle closure on the upside. For me to look for some long positions from here. All right. However, if price is continuing to move downwards, then that's what I'll be looking for. Ideally, I don't think I need my 15-minute rejection line all the way here. I think I just need it here, really, because would that be the wick of a 15-minute candle? Yes, it would be the wick of a 15-minute candle. And I would need this for me to go short. So that is what I am looking for. That's what I'm waiting for an entry one from the London 215 zone. $7:50 a.m. now. 10 minutes until market opens for London.
Oh my gosh, bro. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark, for pointing that out. Yeah, I'm on mute, bro. I was on mute. Man, I'm having a conversation over here, my friend. Having a conversation over here. So what I was saying, is that I'm looking for price just to break above the range. It's like 5 minutes now left until London. I'm pretty happy as well that, well, it's still too early. I don't want this candle. I don't want this candle to close um above the zone, right? Because that above the zone, I want it to still close inside the range, and then the next two candles should confirm it. So that the next the next 5 minute candle should confirm the test, and then the first 5 minutes candle should of the new of the of London should give me that retracement. So that's what I want. So what I want now, right? So this first 5 minute now. So this is the last 5 minute until London opens. I want this now to do the test, right? To do the test, okay? And then I want the next 5 minute candle in London to do the retest. So the first five, so the last 5 minutes, and then the first 5 minutes to confirm these two actions, and then it should be happy days. All right. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Mark. Sorry about that, my friend. You see, I'm not used to this streaming thing, man. But you learn as you go along. You learn as you go along. You don't try, you don't learn. And we're making progress really with our subscribers as well. How many subscribers do we have now? We have 176 subscribers now. So that's good. That's really good. So let's see if we can get to 1200 by the end of the month. And I was also saying as well, because someone had asked me if I would do a face reveal as well. And I said, yeah, of course I will do a face reveal. I will definitely do a face reveal. But when we hit 10, when we are at 10K subscribers on YouTube, I'll do a face reveal. Um, just got an alert. Oh, price tested, day 15-minute rejection. It's moving aggressively now. So this is the last 5 minute before London. Let's see. You see that 30-minute resistance right there? It is also is a bit of a selling point as well. As you oh, that's Asian opening. That's the Asian opening as well. Yeah, is it not? Let's see. Yes, it is the Asian opening. It is the Asian opening. It's a little bit of a selling point as well. Because if price hit it, you could ultimately reject and confirm an entry too. Look at that. Look at the 5 minute time frame. Look, see, that's a decent entry too. That is. Just to do a quick measurement on that. That's a decent entry too. That's only just 10 pips, and you could have really just extended it for that for the rest to get it. So price is pushing up aggressively, just the same. It's right now for us just to wait. Did say I want the first that last 5 minute to break and test that range, and then the first 5 minute of the London to confirm the retracement. But is it going to do that? This is a very clean range right here, though. All right, let's see. Just gotta wait and be patient, my friends. Just gotta wait and be patient. There's nothing more we can do but that. Wait and be patient until something confirms. If we don't get an entry 1, we have an entry 2. We can always try. So now, so this candle confirmed the first bit. So now I want that next candle to do they confirm the reversal. I'm watching
the delay is about how long is the delay on here, guys? Because I think that it seems like the delay is about 30 seconds or more. But why does YouTube have such a horrible delay? Is it possible for? I doubt we can reduce the delay on YouTube, but that's horrible, man. I don't know. Nick, if you had taken that sell here, with that buy here, I'm not sure you would be in some decent profits now. Well, I'm not sure what strategy or what you were doing, but be decent. All right, 10 seconds until this 5-minute candle closes. I've gotten that break. We have gotten that proper test of that 15-minute rejection on the buy side. So now if I can get a retracement, I would so love that. All right. So yeah, if I can get a retracement and candle closure, let's go in. I need to zoom in, get that VAR on screen so I can make sound decisions here. So price tested the 50-minute rejection with a wick. However, I would still count it as a nice test based on the fact that majority of the candles only in the last minute it actually retraced like that. So now I just want a candle to pull back into the zone and close inside the zone for me to go for that long. Because it's now 8 o'clock. We have 30 minutes left in the stream, and we also want to see what the London is going to do. If they're going to give us that retracement, or if they're just going to bump into the sky. Oh, okay. This one candle is having a battle of identities if it wants to go bearish or if it wants to go bullish. Hasn't flipped though. But it is acting as if it wants to do a flip. Eight 8:02 a.m. here. Come on, London. Chef needs to eat.
on that 30-minute resistance line. Right now, look right here. See, price broke from here to the 30-minute resistance line and then confirm that entry tool right there, as you can see as well. So if we can still get that retracement, it's pretty early days as well. Is what it's the first 5-minute candle of the London Open has just been completed. So we can, if I can get that pull back to the zone, put to the 215 zone, then that would be ideal. Would be a decent entry. What's forex factor? Is today big news day? Oh, we have CPI coming out later at 12:30 p.m. That's earlier than normal. CPI coming out at 12:30 today. That's London time. Yeah, so you know that the New York session is going to be crazy volatile later on today, and then tomorrow is core PPI and unemployment claim. So today and tomorrow is going to be going to be a lot of volume in the market. And on Friday, the 14th of March, is also quite a few red folders coming out. So for the rest of the week, the New York session should be volume packed. Good morning, Nash. Yep. So we do have very strong news coming out later on today. So there should be a lot of volume in the NY session. So price is still pushing now above. Didn't give us that retracement which we wanted from this little area here. They're still continuing. So the next bet is to basically wait for an entry to reversal now at this minute. Didn't get that retracement that we needed. Let me put alert here on my buy line from my 215 zone. One thing I know about the London session is full of surprises. So let's see if it's going to be one of those mornings.
Going to 219, close in the range 219. I didn't take the trade because that candle didn't close green. Which candle didn't close green? Still early days. We still have a few bit. We still can definitely get like a aggressive fall from here back to the zone, maybe testing even that point of interest for it to continue higher. So just waiting for it. You know, London, how the London market operates. We've been here before. We've seen it happen multiple times. So we ain't new to this. So I'm just waiting right now, waiting to see if we're gonna get that retracement. Heading on the streets after this. Maybe I'll just run into Henny out in the streets today. Never know. Are you still here, Henny? Are you gone? Or even Sylvia? I haven't seen. $50 1 hour ago. $50 1 hour ago. What? So it's now, what time is it now? 8:13. So you're talking about the 7:13 candle? Oh, this one. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. We holding on. Yeah, yeah. Long time, she could have gone, but she go through this time and the two you done. Alright, good. 30-minute resistance right there. Being rejected from nicely. First red candle we've seen. So we just need that momentum just to continue downwards and melt back down to our 215 zone. And then we will be ready for a entry one long position. If it comes back to the 215 zone and confirms that long position, it won't be too difficult for us to hold it for max TP. Reason being is that it has created a very decent path already to that 1 hour resistance. So we just need to hold it. So good for that. I just need to see this melt back down to the range. I'm here. Hey, Henny. I am driving. I'm a drive 1 5-minute candle. Alright, no problem at all. That's why me love art. Vibes cartel. All right, on that 30-minute resistance right there, first rejection we've seen in a while. So let's see what's going to happen now. Let's zoom in. Need the VAR. Measure from the tip of this. How many pips is that? That's 9 pips. Extended, we can get maybe about a 15 pip right here. So yeah, an entry 2 from this candle is not a bad idea as well. So if we go for an entry to sell short from here, what is it that I'm looking for ultimately? So that's 15 pip, that is. Right there. So an entry 2 from here is still it would be valid as well. Yeah, don't be alarmed when you see that happen, because it can always flip and go back. It can always continue as well. That's fine as well, because we still have that 1 hour resistance. So I'm still just waiting patiently. Waiting patiently. Haven't had a banger off an entry on stream in a while. Most of the bangers are taken off stream. Am I going to be risking another 15 pips on this one? Why not? If it confirms a solid entry 2, why not? Why not risk it? Yeah, that's 15 pips, pretty decent. That is. This is a nice body candle as well. And if this flips red, it's a good area. Yeah, just broke above that 30-minute resistance. So yeah. Two minutes until this candle closes. If it confirms that entry 2, I'm going to take that entry 2 and only just be risking 15 pips on that one. So pretty small, sticking to the rules, smaller lot size, smaller stop loss, that kind of thing. One minute left. 8:18 a.m. here in London. Thirty seconds left. Hasn't flipped. All right, so that's not the entry 2. That's not it. That's not, unless it's going to flip in like the last 10 seconds, which I doubt it. So that's not going to be the entry 2 reversal. So let's get rid of this and wait some more. Asian. Let's say in the Asian. No, he's still in the 215 zone for the Asian.
Yeah, I'm just keeping that there so I can see, can gauge how far the candles. I would like to see the candles close. Ideally, it would be best if we get a candle closure below that 30-minute resistance, because if if it confirms above this range, it might flip. So if we get a close below that range, then that would make more sense. Or if it's a case where he doesn't want to flip here, if it wants to continue above the 1 hour resistance to do what it needs to do, then that's fine. We also have the 4 hour resistance at the top as well that we can work with. Not to mention this little area that it did the previous entry to in um, as well. So three price areas, which the entry to would be possible. It's gonna be a waiting game though, for sure. Oh, that's all thing trading though. Most of it is waiting. So all right, so we at the 1 hour resistance now. Does it want to fill that range up to the 2920 as it did before? Is it still in the Asian range as well? Is it? Okay, it's at the buy line right now of the Asian zone. But there was so much rejection going on here. So first sign of a red candle on that 1 hour resistance. It's a massive flip. How much have gold moved high today already? $2. Still early days. Yeah, yeah, it may very well go to
to that top, the 219 range for sure. But it's still open. It's still an open zone. Still an open area. Volume still seems to be strong on it as well. The 219, 220, thereabouts. As you can see now, it's pushing aggressively towards it. So that 219 is a good sell area as well, as you can see here. And then the 220 is also a good sell area, as you can see here. But if it breaks them, then it's just going to continue. And then I don't have any entry tools unless I go to the higher time frames again to find another one, which would be at the 221 range to look for a sell, or the 222 range to look for an entry to sell as well. So it's moving up aggressively, so we just have to wait and see if it's going to continue to push to the higher highs or if it's going to reject, because it can still reject here. It's a 1 hour resistance. It can still reject here. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, it can still reject here, as you can see. It can still reject here and go back downwards, or it can also go to the 4 hour here and reject as it did with these candles before, even here as well. So still waiting patiently. Has been climbing pretty decent, has to slow down at some point, and that's what I want to capitalize on. I want to capitalize on once the volume weakens a bit, and then try to do a reversal. So that's what I'm looking for here when it comes on to the entry 2. Let's get it in on the VAR. 3 seconds until this candle close. All right, so that's a good candle closer right there on the rejection from that 1 hourly resistance. Let's apply the mechanism to it and put on that 15 pip SL on it and see what it looks like. That can't be 15 pips, is that right? So see what it looks like. So let's see what this 5-minute candle does, if it's going to continue to push the trend upwards, or if we're going to get that 5-minute flip on it. Only just we're going to be risking 15 pips on it, not a whole lot. It's a pretty strong push upwards, so you just got to be safe and protect our accounts here. So let's see if we can get a flip on this candle for another 5-minute candle closure, going downwards to confirm that reversal, and then we will push to see what's going to happen. So if it continues to hit that 4 hourly resistance, that's fine. We'll just wait for it to confirm from there again. All right, so it's at that 4 hourly resistance. Going true. All right. Damn. When do you want to stop, bro? Yeah, at the top. Yeah, it would be a better range because it's at the tippy top. To get that entry to just exactly as how it did. It confirmed it here as well because it's pushing. Here is it is still not a bad it's not a bad idea to get it from here as well because the possibility is there based on historicals as well. But right here as well is pretty decent, right in this range, and then we can maybe target. Let's look at where we could target as our full on TP. Maybe where this 30-minute, where this is on the 15-minute time frame here. That's what the Asian market is saying. So at that point, if it breaks, yeah, if it breaks that, I would say it would be going to all-time highs at that point for sure. In this zone now. Let's see if it's gonna break this for hourly resistance. Yeah. So ideally, what you're looking for, you just twos, two candle. You're looking for this to happen. It can happen where it is at right now, because this is a 4 hour resistance as well. This is also a 4 hour resistance as well. So just ideally just waiting for. Now I think this is a this in the Asian is this is a 30 minute resistance. Yeah. So that's what we are waiting for. Give me a minute, guys.
So I'd like to add as well that we'll be doing a double session as well. So we're doing the Asian again later on, and the Asian session opens. Again, the volume has been really low though in the Asian session, especially for today. So maybe it's just because of all of the high impact news that's been going on. That's going on today and tomorrow. Why it's looking like that. But let's see.
All right, so let's give it. What time is it? 8:43. How many hours that we have been streaming? All right, so let's see what happens in the next 7 minutes. And then that would be it for the streams for today. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet liked the stream as yet, please go ahead and do so. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel as well, please go ahead and do so. Oh, what's this? Is that a red? Is that a green? What's that? What's that candle? Let me look at the different. All right, so I'm gonna count that as a red. Gonna count that as a red. And I'm applying 15 pips on that. So let's see what this candle do. I'll give it a jab. Decent money, welcome. It's a green. Well, it can be. It could have also been a red based on how it closed. No, it's fine. If this goes red, and it's within the in line with it, then I'm gonna go for it just the same. It's only 15 pips, so it's not a whole lot that I'm going to be risking anyways. But if it's not here, then it must be here. Must be one of these areas. But who knows? Let us see. And it's in the last minutes of this just the stream as well. So, bro, discipline man, not losing is winning. To lock account and try find Henny on the road. It's still no. The thing is, Nick. So that what you see what I'm saying when I'm saying I'm going to count that as a red. I've done that. I've done it before, so it's not nothing that isn't like I'm doing it for the first time. I've done it before, you know. But as you can see now, it's flipping, so it wouldn't have been a good one. Anyways, yeah. All right. So ideally here, I'll be looking for that sell here, that 15 pip sell here. If it doesn't confirm, then that it doesn't confirm, then we'll just wait for it for another day as well. But on that note, my friend, I'm going to leave you guys here for today. So you do enjoy the rest of your lovely day, my friends, and thank you very much for being a part of the 215 Trades viewers today. So enjoy the rest of your day, my friends. Stay safe and happy trading.